The U.S. awaits President Trump's decision on maybe potentially more strikes in Iran, and also hundreds of Americans currently in Israel. They're waiting to hear on word, Sarah, on if they can come home.
Yeah, that's been a tough one. Those skies have been closed for a while, and after this, I don't know if they're going to be opening anytime soon. Now, one of those Americans is Uri Mann, the CEO of Lagoon Development. Uri, thank you so much for joining us. You look like you're on your way somewhere.
Looks like you're on a bus.
I don't know if that means you're coming back home, but how are you?
A bus home from Israel.
You can see that I'm smiling, and I'm on a bus now with a fantastic group of Americans. In fact, Senator Jay Collins is here on the bus with us, escorting us. We're part of a special ops program by a group called GreyBull, which was hired by Ron Desantis, Governor Ron Desantis, to bring us all home. So right now we're on the border between Israel and Jordan. We're being extracted by the Special Ops team. They're going to be with us until we get to Amman. We'll spend the night in Amman. And then from there, we'll be flying out to the United States of America, back to home. So we're very excited.
It looks like everyone on the bus is excited. It looks like they're all, take us, show us around back there. And, it looks like everyone's in a good mood, rightfully so.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I want to talk about your trip
Collins
there,
is here.
Uri.
It's nice to volunteer to help us.
Yeah, it's incredible that that you're all going to be able to make it safely home. But most of you have, I assume, have family over there in Israel or businesses. I know that you were there for both. You had a wedding and business. I'm sure you had no idea that this was going to be the way that your trip ended.
No, it's been a very bipolar, schizophrenic experience because Israel is a wonderful place to spend the summer. You've got beach life, restaurants, cafes, but you get a glimpse, a taste of what the Israeli population is facing with these incredible missiles, ballistic missiles coming in. People are, of course, afraid for their lives, but they're in good spirits. Everyone is watching the apps on their phones to make sure that they get into a bomb shelter in a short period of time. They got 5 minutes notice and then 90 seconds until impact. But they're in good spirits because people are also still considering their situations compared to the hostages. There are still 53 hostages being held in tunnels, 20 of which we believe are still alive, being held by Hamas. And so people say, hey, it could be much worse. We're praying for all of those hostages to be able to come home. In the meantime, everyone is trying to live a normal life, enjoy the summer between ballistic missiles hitting the country. And now that the nuclear potential has been removed, I think there's a sigh of relief because Israeli society for decades has been worried about the eradication of the country by a potential nuclear threat from Iran, a country that has said over and over and over again that they plan to exterminate the state of Israel, no longer has nuclear capabilities. We hope, we believe. And it's a good day for America. It's a good day for Israel.
Talk about, you said people going on about their lives still, given the fact that ballistic missiles are flying over their heads. How are the people there able to do that? Israelis so resilient in the face of something like that. I think it's truly incredible.
Yeah, we have, the government of Israel has an incredible program, an app that you download, which will give you warnings. It'll tell you specifically when the country is under threat. They'll give you a warning when they know that a ballistic missile has been launched. It's 10 minutes until that missile will hit Israeli airspace. And then there'll be another warning, including sirens in the streets, which will tell you have 90 seconds until the missile is likely to hit. Everybody runs to bomb shelters. People are constantly watching to see where the closest bomb shelter is to their home or to the restaurant where they're eating. And people are living on edge. When they get in the shower, they're worried that the shower might be too long because they're going to have to run to a bomb shelter. But those are the facts. The Israelis have been living with this for decades now, watching for rockets coming from Hamas or Hezbollah. The difference is those rockets used to potentially break a window, a wall, or destroy an apartment. These rockets are destroying entire neighborhoods. It's very sad, but hopefully the war will be over soon, and we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah. Look, Uri, I lived in Israel for 5 years. I've been there many times since October 7. I know the feeling all too well of running to those bomb shelters and seeing the destruction. And I can tell you, I have never seen destruction quite like what we have seen in the past 10 days. But thank you very much for your insight. Please get home safe. Give our love to all those people there behind you, and we can't wait for your return.
Thank you. 24 hours, and I'll be back in the USA. Thanks for your time today.
Beautiful.
Sounds great.
Speak then.